Finally, whatever is true, think about such things.
Welcome to Truth Is, the podcast based on the blog based on tidbits of truth that find their way filtering through the mind of Dewey Roth. That would be me, and this would be episode 206, So Will I. We sang this song as part of our worship at my church, and I was supposed to lead the congregation in prayer right after it. Well, it took me a bit to get the catch out of my throat and the tears out of my eyes. The song is titled So Will I, and it's written by Benjamin Hastings, Michael Fatkin, and Joel Houston. God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time, with no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of light. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. I can see your heart in everything you've made, every burning star a signal fire of grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. God of your promise, you don't speak in vain, no syllable empty or void. For once you have spoken, all nature and science follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you said. If it all reveals your nature, so will I. I can see your heart in everything you say, every painted sky a canvas of your grace. If creation still obeys you, so will I. So will I. So will I. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. If the mountains bow in reverence, so will I. If the oceans roar your greatness, so will I. For if everything exists to lift you high, so will I. And if the wind goes where you send it, so will I. If the rocks cry out in silence, so will I. If the sum of all our praises still falls shy, then we'll sing again 100 billion times. God of salvation, you chased down my heart through all of my failure and pride. On a hill you created, the light of the world abandoned in darkness to die. And as you speak, 100 billion failures disappear. Where you lost your life so I could find it here. If you left the grave behind you, so will I. I can see your heart in everything you've done, every part designed in a work of art called love. If you gladly chose surrender, so will I. I can see in your heart 8 billion different ways, every precious one a child you died to save. If you gave your life to love them, so will I. Like you would again 100 billion times, but what measure could amount to your desire? You're the one who never leaves the one behind. Truth is, just as the good shepherd leaves the 99 sheep grazing on the hillside and risks everything to go find the one little lamb who wandered away, so Jesus left the glories of heaven to scoop me up from whatever metaphorical briar-filled ditch I'd gotten myself stuck in. I simply must join in with all of creation in praising Him and expending all my life's energies for the glory of His name and the spreading of His love. You can find the Truth Is blog by going to almostthetruth.com, where you can also find my contact information and learn about the humor blog, Almost the Truth. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, like, share, and talk about Truth Is, please. And thank you. My name is Dewey Roth. God bless us, everyone.
Truth Is a production of Almost the Truth Communication Services.